Hey everyone, Knowledge here with Reach Your Summit. Thanks for joining me. I'm out here getting some more Allegheny 100 conditioning in on the LKD backpacking loop that I put together a couple of years ago for National Trails Day. And I'm really excited to share this video with you. It's been about 10 weeks in the making, and I have about 45 miles in it so far. It's been very comfortable, and I'm really excited to use it more throughout this year. So that piece of gear is a custom-made Superior Wilderness Designs Superior 35. I contacted SWD Packs at the beginning of this year in January, and I had some features that I was hoping to blend from different packs I've used over the years to one specific pack, and I had some specifications that I was looking for too. So SWD Packs was happy to make me a custom pack based on those specifications. So I put in my order and purchased the pack in the middle of January, and I had to wait out the lead time until I received it in the mail. So this pack has features from my Atom Packs Atom, and also my Hyperlite Mountain Gear Southwest, and from the Z-Packs Narrow. The pack cost me a total of $255, $265 if you add in the $10 shipping. That is for the materials used and for the customizations that I had requested. So let me set this down and we'll go over the pack a little bit more up close. This is a frameless pack, so can carry up to about 20 pounds. Most I've had in it so far has been about 17 and a half, and it carries very comfortably. I don't see myself ever getting close to 20 pounds with this pack, but if I do, I should be able to handle it without any problems. So the total weight of the pack without anything in it is 14.3 ounces. There are a couple of removable features that I don't have on this pack at the moment. I'll get into those in just a few minutes, but those additional features will add 1.4 ounces to the pack should I choose to use them, which will bring the total pack weight to 15.7 ounces with the additional features. The main body of the pack uses a 50 denier 2.9 ounce per square yard Dyneema composite fabric. As you saw in a few of my other videos recently, I mentioned how I've become a big fan of Dyneema composite fabric, and I really like the material for packs and shelters. So that's why I chose this material for the pack. It has very high water resistance. With my Hyperlite Mountain Gear pack, I have yet to have anything soak inside of that pack. And I've been out in 15 hours of pouring rain, and it still kept everything dry inside. Now, the reason a lot of manufacturers do not list their packs as being waterproof is because of this. So all of the material is still stitched, and this pack uses seam tape for Dyneema composite fabric. So does the Hyperlite pack, so does my Atom Packs, and that helps increase the waterproofness of this pack. Moving on down, the bottle pockets that I have on here, these pockets are huge. I can get 2 1-liter smart water bottles inside of here without any problem. Today I have my Life water bottles with the sport cap. Since I'm not using all of the bottle pocket space, I do have some shock cord and toggles. So I can loosen that and really open that pocket up, or I can cinch it down and make everything really nice and secure. The bottle pockets use a hard line with Dyneema, The pockets are slightly angled, so it is still a little easier to reach the bottles than it is with a different pack. I will also use these bottle pockets to store additional items. So I have my Sawyer squeeze here. And on the other side, I can put my tripod. I can put another water bottle and a couple of other items, should I choose. Moving on down to the bottom, the base of the pack is a slightly thicker 150 denier 5 ounce per square yard Dyneema composite fabric. This will give it additional durability and abrasion resistance. And then outside of that is a feature that I really liked with my Atom Packs Atom, and that's a snack pocket. So this is made out of a Lycra mesh, and I can fit all of my snacks for the day right at the bottom of this pocket here. The pocket itself is about 2 liters in size, and this allows me to get really quick, easy access to my snacks while I'm hiking. If anything were to fail on this pack or wear out, I can see this pocket being one of the first things to go, just because of where it's positioned. So I do have to be a little careful with it, but it's not the end of the world, and it's something that I really have come to like. So I'm willing to make that sacrifice and have that pocket on the bottom of the pack. Moving to the outer part of the pack, I do have some tool loops right here and additional loops on the sides where the compression is. And I have additional shock cord that I can wrap around the outer pocket here to really secure things down if I choose to. With these loops, I do also have additional shock cord and toggles, so I can loop that shock cord and the toggles through the end here and also at the top, and carry my trekking poles on the outer part of the pack or anything else if I choose to do that. Now, I personally will be hiking with my trekking poles most of the time, so that is a feature that I have left the accessories at home for. Moving to the outer part of the pack, this is also using that Lycra mesh, and I chose the Lycra mesh for the outer pocket just because I felt it gave it a really nice clean look and made the pack look really classy. In this outer pocket, I can shove anything I want inside of it. It does still have a lot of give, so I do have additional room. In here now, I have my Light AF Dyneema hammock tarp. I have some stakes for the tarp, and then I have some smaller items on the other side here. My headlamp, compass, and a couple of other items. In most cases, I will also throw my rain gear in here and my trash bag in here. And the capacity of this outer pocket is about 10 liters. On the other side of the pack is another one of those bottle pockets. Same size as the other side I showed you. I can get an additional 2 1-liter Smart Water water bottles inside of this pocket too. And it has that toggle and shock cord to cinch the pocket down if I want to really secure things inside of the pocket. On both sides of the pack, I do have some cordage here. This is about 3 millimeters, and it does the Z-style compression along the side of the pack. And I have it on both sides. And it is attached to a line lock. So the line locks will allow me to really cinch this down tight. This can come in really handy if I have anything large that I want to strap to the side of the pack. In most cases, I will not do that just because I don't like having things hanging all over the outside of my pack. I like to keep everything streamlined and clean. That way I am not possibly losing or damaging something while I am hiking. Starting at the top of the pack, I have some 5/8 inch buckles and webbing and a Y strap going along the top of the pack. I chose the Y strap because if I'm traveling in an area where I need to carry a bear canister, I can do that. This has also worked really well for just throwing my fleece on top of the pack if I wanted to access it again quickly, and I have the outer pocket stuffed up to the max. When I am not using the Y strap, I can cinch it down like I was able to with the Hyperlite Mountain Gear Southwest pack, and that allows me to compress the pack to the size that I prefer with everything I have inside of it. The additional part of the webbing here does just hang there, but it's not a big deal. I went with a hull loop to hold the pack or lift the pack up. I did not have this feature on my Atom pack, but I did have it on the Hyperlite pack, and I really liked it. I don't like having weight inside of the pack, no matter how light it is, and lifting up on the straps and putting extra stress on it. So I'm always able to grab my pack from the hull loop and lift it up. One thing that I really liked with my Hyperlite Southwest pack that I did not have with the Atom packs was the side compression. So I chose side compression for this pack, and that really allows me to tighten the pack down, keep everything nice and secure, really shrink it to the size that I need, and not have a big bulky pack sticking up above the back of my head. Should I choose to, or should one of the buckles or straps snap on the side here, I can take the side compressions, unbuckle them, and I can wrap it around the top and buckle it that way. The top of the pack does have snaps. I did not go with load lifters for this pack. My Atom pack does have load lifters, and my Hyperlite pack did not have them. I found that I was not using them too much. My base weight is typically between 9.5 and 10 pounds, so I opted to not have that added to this pack. The shoulder straps are about 2 3/4 inches wide. They use a spacer mesh and 3/8 inch closed cell foam. They're super comfortable. I barely even notice that I have the pack on, and it's just a real joy carrying all of my gear inside of this pack with these straps. They do a great job at distributing the weight and keeping everything very comfortable. Moving down the right shoulder strap, I have a Lycra mesh pocket. This is big enough for my iPhone 11. I can also fit a 1 liter Smart Water water bottle inside, or in this case, one of my Life water bottles without any trouble. And the material used on the outer part of the shoulder strap is a 400 denier diamond grid ripstop nylon. Going down the other strap, I have daisy chain here, and then my Garmin InReach and some hand sanitizer. This pack is super comfortable. It stays on my body. It doesn't move around a lot when I'm turning or reaching. It feels like an extension of my body. So behind the shoulder straps here, I do have some additional shock cord and some loops that go all the way down along the sides of the pack and the bottom of the pack. And that's for my Thermarest Z-Seat sit pad. If I choose to have it on the outside of the pack like I have now, it keeps everything nice and secure. And then I can just detach this right here and pull my sit pad out. That way it's really easy to access. That was something that I really liked with the Z-Packs Nero, having that system on the back of the pack so I could easily access the pad. I can remove it easily if I wanted to, and in most cases what I've done in the past is just fold this up and sit it along the inner back of the pack. And then down at the bottom of the pack, I do also have some loops on either end, so I could attach the webbing belt that comes with the pack if I'm carrying a heavier weight and I want to keep the pack nice and secure to my body. The belt uses snap hooks and it's 3/4 inches wide, and it does a decent job at keeping the pack nice and secure. As I mentioned in my People's State Forest day hike, I'm trying to avoid using a hip belt. I just don't find them to be too comfortable overall, and most of the time I don't need them. So in most cases, I'm not going to be using this feature. It's nice to have the option should I choose to want to use it though. So there you have it. First look at my custom-made pack for 2020, the Superior 35, made out of Dyneema composite fabric by Superior Wilderness Designs. This video is more of a first look. I only have about 45 miles in the pack so far, but I anticipate having many, many more this year and using it on a bunch of my trips, and also the Allegheny 100. I'm really looking forward to putting this pack to the test and seeing how it holds up overall. Have you used a custom pack by Superior Wilderness Designs? What has your experience been like with it? Do you have any questions on this pack? If you do, or if you have used one of their packs, feel free to leave your experience or your questions in a comment below. You can also always contact me at reachyoursummit.net. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, consider doing so, as I'm always adding new content to it. As always, thanks for watching. I'm about to go get some more hiking in. I'll see you on the trail.